Hey everybody, it's day 643. My name is Amy. It has been 643 days since I took the first self-injected shot of my life with Mounjaro. I was really excited. I felt confident because I had done a lot of research. So I just shot a video and now I'm still shooting videos and it's day 643. And tonight I was thinking about it like, wait, you're in the 600s? Like, it still is a little bit crazy in some ways and doesn't feel like I've been on it that long, but I've really enjoyed all the people I've met along the way. It's been really fun to connect with people in our community. Y'all encourage me more than you'll ever know. So welcome to our channel, Witness and Wellness. And today I want to talk to you about the fact that sometimes you see people maybe for 1 hour every week, maybe at a certain get together. And I remember people saying it doesn't really portray what's going on behind the scenes. Like sometimes a family can look amazing, but you're just seeing them 1 hour out of the week. That doesn't really give you a full shot of all the dynamics of the relationships, maybe between all the people in their family. That's kind of how I'm feeling about this. If you go and you look at the before and after picture of me, I lost 70 pounds. And in some ways, it does feel Cinderella because it was a dream for a long time. And now I have maintained my weight loss for over a year. But let's just quickly give a summary of the fact that when you go online, you can find hundreds of before and after pictures. It is very exciting. These tirzepatides, these semaglutides, it is very exciting what they are doing for people's lives and futures. We've looked a certain way for a lot of us, for a lot of years. I love the people here. They're in their 60s and 70s, sharing the same stories, the same feelings, the same emotions as the people in their 20s. Some of us have just been carrying weight for a little bit longer, but the before and after pictures, amazing. They're really touching. And for every one of them, there's a story. So for those of you who have hit some bumps in the road, or right now you're getting frustrated about something, I just want to share with you one person's story. I'm a fourth grade teacher in Ohio, and I started on December 1st, 2022. I was one of the lucky ones that 2.5, I didn't have many side effects, and it worked really well. Long story short, it was tough for me to eat enough, and my whole family had to get involved to make sure that I stayed healthy. I got on my Fitness Pal, and I really had to force the calories. But as a result, the weight was coming off fast. So I changed all my eating habits. I was eating super healthy. I'm like, if I'm not going to be hungry, I'm not going to fill myself with junk calories. Like, I'm going to really be purposeful in my choices. And I was. So I laid off the junk, laid off the desserts, which for me, like, that's my weakness. And I think, we've talked about some studies that are out there that talk about like what sugar and added flour, like how it kind of messes us up and makes us feel even more hungry. So at least for me, that was the case. And when I laid off of sugar and flour, I was this mean machine. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. This is mean in the happiest way that you can have the word mean. I was a mean machine. Every day was automaticity. I had very similar type sized meals and the weight was just coming off, and that was going really great until I hit a plateau, but it was nothing major, kind of held on for 2 or 3 weeks and the weight started coming off again. Well, you live and learn, and a lot of people were there for it. But after taking the shot for 2 months and feeling just amazing, I was trying to save some money. A lot of people can relate to that. I'm a single mom and I have 2 sons. So I started taking it every 8 days. Talked to my doctor, started taking it every 8 days. And then, as some of you know, I stretched it out to 9 days and then to 10 days. And I kept going that way for another good month and a half. And then I had been on Mounjaro for about 4 or 5 months when I decided, about 4 months. And I decided, hey, I don't think I need to take it this week. And I didn't. And then I didn't take it the next week. And I felt amazing. I didn't take it the 3rd week. And I felt no difference. Completely amazing. Continuing to lose weight, continuing to eat my about 1,200 calories. I have some videos on that. I went 6 weeks. And around week 5, I was out of town. And I had all the out of town craziness that happens with all the different types of foods that you don't typically keep in your house and in your kitchen. And I started getting hungry. Urgh. So I started like overeating. Took my 2.5, didn't even feel it. That's a scary feeling. Talked to my doctor, titrated up to the 5.0, and it felt amazing. The 5.0 felt like the 2.5 had felt. And I think it's because I just had all this processed stuff that was like a major difference for me, is that I wasn't watching what I was eating anymore. So anyways, when I went to the 5.0, like I cleaned up my eating once again, and goal weight came within a month. It was shocking. I was not ready for it. There was even some tears. I was all by myself. I had waited since junior high. I hit goal weight, and some of you were there. Like, John was out of town. My son was at his dad's. I'm like, I'm at goal weight, everybody. I'm at goal weight. And I went to school, and remember my teaching partner was like, okay, well, we're going to take a picture of you on your goal. Wait, I'm just like standing there like this. And she's like, pose. And so I will forever have that picture that I've shown you so many times of me the day I hit goal weight. Okay, so I had lost 60 pounds. That was my goal. It felt amazing. And I was doing pretty good that summer, just maintaining. I mean, this is a whole different world. I know how to lose. I don't know how to maintain. I don't have tools and my tool belt for that. I don't have experience. I'm in no man's land. And so that's why I'm so glad we're here for each other during maintenance, because some people, as I got closer to maintenance, they were like, are your videos going to go away? Like, because that's our whole, that's the excitement. That's where we were from day one. I said, no, like this is the most exciting chapter. This is the chapter that leads you down for the rest of your life, like maintaining. So maintaining went great. And then I distinctly remember in August, I was having fun with my nephew, and we went to a store to get a little picnic, and I got a dessert. Some people can handle it. It's a slippery slope for me. And typically, I'm not good at moderating it. And that sent me on like a 3-month downward. I was just eating more and more junk. But what's worse than that is just losing all of your peace, not control over your food, always thinking about food. Ugh, like we've been there. That's the joy that Ozempic, Wegovy, Zepbound, Mounjaro, that's the joy. The joy is having this peaceful mind and not always being fixated on food. Oh, we could talk about that for hours, couldn't we? So I had gained like 18 pounds. I remember, isn't that funny when I don't say 20? I had gained 18 pounds, and I said to my doctor, I need to titrate up to the 7.5. And that's what I did. So the road can get rocky, and we just kind of like take those little bumps, take those little hurdles, talk to your doctor, plug into the community, and it's okay to make adjustments. And it's okay when everything just doesn't go perfectly. So I went up to the 7.5, and I said, Amy, you've been given a gift here, a gift. Like it really helped me get more control over my food. And once again, I cleaned up my act. And that was in November of 2023. I lost that weight. And as a matter of fact, I was really happy with how I looked, but interested in losing a bit more than 60, and ended up losing a total of 70 pounds through 2023. And I have maintained it this long. But, during the summer when I was staying super busy and I was really focused on my food, I had time to do a lot of food prep, a lot of grocery shopping, a lot of cooking. I was great. I maintained that. I was around 150 the whole summer, which is crazy to say out loud. But I was around 150 all summer. Is this a dream? No. Then school started. And this last few days, I cannot tell you how much chocolate I've had. It's in my classroom. It's in my classroom for the kiddos. And I'm going to have to figure it out. I called John probably about 4 nights ago, and I sounded the way Amy doesn't typically sound. And I said, I've got to pull it together. It's not good. It's really affecting like my mood. I don't feel energetic. I don't feel like doing anything. Like I know that I've put on, like I went to wear these jeans to school that I could wear 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't able to fit into them for Friday. I just want to tell you that even though I get on here and I talk about all kinds of different topics and things in the news, we're dealing with stuff behind the scenes that we may not talk about, but everyone's got something going on, typically, something they're trying to figure out. Typically, everything's not just perfect. So if you're ever going through something, you want to reach out in the comments, talk to us about it. I'm sure there's other people who, one, are like, thank goodness I'm not alone. Or two, they've been there and they can maybe shed a little bit of light, a little bit of advice. So right now, that's where I am. I really had tried to turn around after 7 days of overeating. I tried to turn around. I definitely have done better the last few days. In fact, I just told my son, he's putting away our groceries right now. And I said, I'm going to go out. I'm going to do a little walk jog. I got something called POTS syndrome. So I have to kind of follow this cardiac rehab by the Cleveland Clinic. But I'm going to try to get active again because all that really helps me up here, kind of puts me in this healthy frame of mind. So that's today's video. Things are not always as pretty as they seem with all the before and after pictures you're seeing. And there's ups and downs and we ride them together. Okay, thanks so much for joining. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. It really makes a big difference. And I can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.